Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight and checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, they've got MP, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. Josh Richardson out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. From deep, MP. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit, team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like where was the defense?
All the time.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Second chance effort with the clock winding down. Adebayo, no good.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes, look, this is how you draw it up. Coming out of the locker room, 3 of 3 so far.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long mole to begin the game.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Shot to stop the run. Lowry, no. Again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Sacramento, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at the Nets, they're on a roll, showing a lot of confidence in themselves. The fans are energized too. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
From deep, MP. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Richardson, the pass to Lowry. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Tough-minded individual. Lowry answers back with his own 3 on the other end.
And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 15 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Richardson. Nice D from Bridges.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And here's MP from outside. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense...
It's blocked. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Lowry against MP. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point lead, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
He got it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Brooklyn. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. Substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Bryant. Martin comes in for Highsmith. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Jovic. And Richardson subbed in for Lowry. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Simmons. Finney-Smith comes in for Watford. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And MP is subbed in for Dinwiddie. MP against Richardson. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 27.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
On the floor for Brooklyn, MP is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Richardson against MP. Oh, there's the alley. For three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Johnson against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Butler surveying the floor. Will it go? Second chance shot. That's tipped. Brooklyn has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another three.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Butler against Johnson. Butler with the bucket. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
Explosive athlete. The tenacity of Jimmy Butler, too much to contend with.
Here's MP. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible.
15. The Nets, 54.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, The officials cannot reward that.
Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Kyle Lowry out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Nick Claxton. As tough as they come, Jimmy Butler. What does he bring to this team, Smitty?
B.A. heart and the way he competes out there, it is infectious. Jimmy challenges his teammates to raise their level of effort. And coaches, they love Jimmy Butler.
The Heat shooting just 24% on this one. Not great. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to...
Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was.
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on all.
Oh, man. I think you saw tonight what this team is capable of.
Gotta deal with 2K like Oubre. It's all in the game without EA. Highlights upon replay. Top of the top 10 ESPN Sinclair. Let it all flow out. Maybe get your team together. Y'all can all roll out. Try to find your soul. Just the question y'all would ask me. Calling Allen Iverson. But the answer didn't answer. I'm a two-way playmaker. Son of the steel. Shatter the glass like Shaquille O'Neal. Give me the mic. Let me make this clear. Championships, they only float round here. Give it up. And what you doing tonight? I'm about to 2-3 jump. Yo, man's a take flight. It's a legendary moment. Tell your mama to tune in. Revolution never televised. Only the truth is. It's the bright lights. First class flights. Perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but do you got what it takes? Championships, they only float round here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me.
Now, I know fans are excited to get into my team, start collecting their favorite cards, but what...
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his... So the Nets starting 5. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. Then it's Ball, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity, as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
LaVine passes to DeRozan, right at the free throw line. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He comes to making that lead pass.
About 1 minute into the... And the rejection by MP. To the paint, here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted
Claxton's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like...
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard. MP with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And here's MP for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Ball finds Levine. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Nets ball.
And how about we check the numbers for DeMar DeRozan? It's the Nets now. Dinwiddie passes to MP. Inside, Finney-Smith. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
MP, good.
3
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Will it go? It's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
DeRozan with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Selfless player. Vucevic finding his man all alone.
Right wing. Back to MP. Down low. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Ball. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Ball against MP. Ball kicks to White. A 3 ball. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA, and we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. Finney-Smith. And that one drops. He has 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Chicago calls timeout. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Williams, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kobe White. And a new group in for the Nets. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brendan Watford comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Thomas checked in for Johnson. And it's Bridges in for Dinwiddie. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close for being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Outside Williams. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Nets ball.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Ball against MP. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the rejection by MP. Blocks it again, and he gets it back. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 4. From downtown, a new 14 for the Bulls. There's the pass to Craig. Buries it from three-point range. Craig's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
A 3 from MP. Rebound by the Bulls. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
All out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan, and it's Levine, and at the 3, the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Ball with the bucket.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And the definition of a 3-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know, he might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 17 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. MP, that's for 2. Again, the Nets for 2.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
To the inside. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 20 points for MP. And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. It's an 18-point game. Ball up top, covered by MP. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And just miss after miss right now. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those three things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Ball. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's checked in. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Boy. There's nothing going their way.
In a major drought, we need to find some sort of momentum.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here's Levine. That shot off the mark. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And yes, it's good.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, they haven't had many answers for him.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it.
Great win tonight. You were on fire out there.
Yeah, man, we really played together as a team tonight. You know, we were really starting to click.
Gotta deal with 2K like Oubre. It's all in the game without EA. Highlights upon replays. Top of the top 10, ESPN Sinclair. Let it all flow out. Maybe get your team together, y'all can all roll out. Try to find your soul to the question y'all would ask me, calling Allen Iverson, but the answer didn't answer. I'm a two-way playmaker, son of the steel. Shatter the glass like Shaquille O'Neal. Give me the mic, let me make this clear. Championship, they only float round here. Give it up. And what you doing tonight? I'm about to 2-3 jump. Yo, man's it's hate flight. It's a legendary moment. Tell your mama to tune in. Revolution never televised. Only the truth is. It's the bright lights, first class flights. Perks of being the man of unsigned hype. Everybody here wanna be one of the greats. You got a lot of potential, but do you got what it takes? Championships, they only float round here. Cracking the code this year. Let them know I'm here. Call me the GOAT this year.